This next comic coming up, he's one of my favorites in town. Such a handsome guy. Everybody real loud for the very funny John Hamm.
Hell yeah, guys. One more time for Joey Smith. Let's hear it. Yeah, dude. Joey had 2 girlfriends at one time. It's pretty fucking cool. Until you realize they both looked a lot like me, you know? Then you're like, oh, that's not nearly as cool. It's actually kind of a bummer. It's not what we want. A guy that was a high school theater kid growing up. I was a high school theater kid, which is like both really cool and really sad, you know? Like, it's really cool because I don't know if you know this, but theater kids, fuck, dude. Like crazy. And it's really sad because I just learned that like yesterday, which is like, what the fuck, dude? Could have keyed me into that group text, you know? I was down. You know, I was in theater my entire life, right? So like I was never cool, you know? But like I wasn't even cool in theater. Like guys, I got bullied in theater, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been called gay by a dude dressed like Peter Pan. Shit hurts like way fucking worse, dude. Way worse. For him just being like tights, like psh, fucking gay. And then he just flies away right in front of you. You're like, what the fuck? I got bullied a lot growing up, man, and I can tell it still fucks with me. You know, I can tell it still gets to me, right? Because like I never had like a solid group of friends growing up, you know? I never had like the boys, right? And I can tell it still fucks with me because like recently someone called me a stupid cuck. Yeah, dude, and I honestly think it would have hurt more if I wasn't so stoked to have a nickname. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, what a day for old John. I feel good today. I never got nicknames growing up, man. You think I would, right? Because I have like a super common name, John. Just like never went that way. I always went to the other guy, right? But somehow it was always still like mean to me. Like at my last job, they called me John. They called the other guy Cool John, which is like, all right. Didn't need to fucking say in front of me, dude. It's not even the worst one. I actually had an ex-girlfriend cheat on me with a guy named John. Yeah. Yeah, I checked her phone and her contact form was Big Dick John, which is like, ooh. I don't even want to know what mine is at that point, right? Because there's no way mine is like really Big Dick John. You know what I'm saying? It's just school, man. School was weird. School was tough. School was weird because my mom's a teacher. My mom's a special ed teacher. Give it up for her. Yeah, yeah, everybody fucking clap. She's here. So fucking. If you don't clap, she'll hunt you down, dude. I've seen it. She'll tear you up. Nah, dude. My mom's a special ed teacher. You know, it's a tough job. It is. She's great at it. Loves it. Loves her job. Loves her students. She calls her students her kids, right? And she'll talk about her kids to like literally anybody that'll listen. She's like, oh, I have one with Down syndrome, one with Asperger's. They're so smart, they're so talented, they're so independent, right? The thing is, she does all this while like me and my little sisters, like her actual kids, are right next to her. Yeah. Yeah, she does a lot. I can tell you what she doesn't do. She doesn't specify that she's talking about her students. So now this poor HEB cashier that she's trapped in this conversation is just looking at us like, I mean, they look great. Like, I can see the downs in him. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know you, dude. You're going to say downs? That's crazy. It's a crazy thing to say to somebody. Dude, every time I tell that joke, it just like reaffirms the fact that I've got like a syndrome-y face. You know? It's tough, dude. It hurts. Doesn't feel good. But I should have figured it out sooner. Right? I should have figured it out when I won prom king in high school and they put it on the news. That's when I should have caught on to that one. Just waking up the next day like that was easily the greatest night of my entire life, you know? Then just turning on the TV like heartwarming story. What the fuck is happening here? Who is this KXAN anchor, dude? I'm gonna fuck this guy up. It's making me mad. Dude, I just recently, I'm done with school, like entirely. I got out of college, all that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a miracle I survived college with just the amount of stimulants I was on the daily basis. That's all college is, by the way. Like, if any of you guys have kids right now in college, you're like, oh, Tommy's off getting a great education. It's like, no, Tommy's on 40 milligrams of Adderall and a Red Bull right now, you know? Like, Tommy's heart's gonna explode. You should really call Tommy. Dude, I used to do 20 milligrams of Adderall and a Bang energy drink every day. Yeah. 20 milligrams of Adderall, 300 milligrams of caffeine. And here's the thing, I was the theater major, so I didn't need to do that. I did not study one fucking time. Dude, I was just getting wired as hell going to the library reading about sharks. Like, that was it. This is the whole, just for the love of the game. Like, fun fact, did you know male great white sharks are the ones that give birth? Yeah, that's because it's not true. I retained no information. All I could think about was how bad my heart hurt the entire time. I was freaking out, dude. It was so stressful. It's nuts that I'm alive. Dude, I grew up in Austin. Which just means I grew up around a lot of like overly performative white liberals, you know? You know who I'm talking? We got a couple of you in here. Let's hear it. Hell yeah, dog. I'm right there with you. Don't get weird. Guess this might get weird. Nah, dude, it just means, you know what I'm talking about? It's like they all have like the signs and shit. Like they have like all the signs that like tell you like how liberal they are. Right? It's weird. It is weird, dude. White people that have that many signs. Because look, the other day I went to my buddy's place, right? And he had a Black Lives Matter magnet on his fridge and he lives alone. Like, yo, doesn't that feel more like a reminder? Than support, right? Dude, he's the only one looking at it on the day-to-day, you know? He's literally the only one that fucking sees it. It's like, what purpose does that serve for him? It's like he's like walking into the kitchen one day putting on some Klan robes. And he's just gonna look up at his fridge like, oh, fucking duh, never mind. What the fuck? Whew, that was a close one. We could have really upset some people today. Look, to be fair, conservatives do the same shit, right? Conservatives do the same shit. Like, dude, the other day this lady came into my job. She was wearing a Fuck Joe Biden t-shirt. And I didn't do it, but I really wanted to just be like, ew, dude, you want to fuck Joe Biden? Oh, that's so gross. He's so old. Why would you want to do that to Sleepy Joe, you know? Like, who do you think you are, Bill Cosby? That's not how this works. I don't understand that nickname for him, dude, Sleepy Joe, right? Because it's not like he's like constantly falling asleep. He's just like really bad at being awake. That's his plight, right? And even if he was super sleepy all the time, like it's kind of like a huge fucking flex. Dude, this guy's half asleep and he's the fucking president of the United States. Wait till we get a Red Bull in him, you know? We have to go sugar-free or the nukes are coming out, dude. I think the biggest problem with old Joe is definitely like the memory thing, you know, with him being in charge. It's not good, right? We don't know what's up, but something's going on there. Because, like, dude, this is a real thing that happened. It's a real thing that happened recently. A cabinet member of his died, right? And Joe had a Zoom conference with her family to send his condolences. And then, like, a week later, he was like, where is she? What's going on around here? It's like, dude, what is every day in the White House just 50 first dates? Like, what the fuck? What's happening? Just waking up old Joe, putting in a VHS tape. It's just Adam Sandler being like, you're the president, Joe. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I forgot. Hey, where's that black lady at? I need her help. There's no way he knows her name, dude. Let's be real. All right, I'll do this one, then I gotta go. I'm pretty convinced the whole point of going to the doctor's office is just to make us miserable, right? Because think about it, dude. Think about it. First thing they do when you get in the doctor's office, first thing they do, they weigh you with your shoes on. And then they're like, all right, let's measure your height. Take off those shoes. Like, what the fuck, dude? What kind of sick game Are you trying to play with me right now? How bad do you want me to feel? You know, it's like, what's the next session? You're like, all right, now we got to measure your dick in a cold room. It's like, I don't think I want to. All right, I've been John HOEFT, guys. Thank you so much.